Welcome to another episode of the Sci-fi UI Pack project. So we'll be discussing all the widgets under the widget switcher. We'll be discussing about them. So first we'll talk about our home menu, because definitely it holds everything here. So to get to that, just click on the home menu and you'll find the edit widgets, or you can right click and click on the edit widget blueprints. Okay, it's open. Let's close this. What's this? Okay. No, we're not using that now. So we're here. Now let's start the campaign button. The campaign and the multiplayer button, you can see the input here. The campaign and the campaign button opens the campaign screen. Let's see how that was implemented. So the campaign button opens the campaign screen. By clicking, I'm able to access the continue game, new game, or new slots. So we'll be discussing about this empty slot later on. So I can go back. So the campaign and the multiplayer button, you can customize the button to fit how you want the buttons to look. From here, you can change the name text to whatever. Let's say, for example, buy my pack. You see that? The text just changed to buy my pack. Well, let's go back to what's the button, the original. So here you can also style the button text to the way you want. If you have a default font for your text, you can fix it here. Fix the typeface, the size, letter spacing, outline, and the rest. Yeah. Also, you can edit the top padding of the button. You know, this is a custom button. If you don't like how this padding is being placed, you can edit it by you move it to this point. You can move it to the points depending on how you want it. But originally, why you find the top stroke padding there is for use cases where the button is, while adjusting the size of the button, you find that top padding, the shape at the top there will somehow change its formation. So depending on how you want the button, if I want the button to be something like this and this, then I can now come here and adjust the padding. So depending on how you actually want the button to be for you, you can adjust that top padding in this place here. So I guess this is the original. And also, if you want the outer glow, so from the campaign button, you can actually adjust the outer glow left and the outer glow right. So let's see that. Let's say it's use case. No, I don't want the game to play from this project to play directly from the loading screen, so we can be fast. Blueprints and controller. So what I'll do is, so this is where it's playing from. It creates the stack widget first. give me space. So it creates the stack widget first to the viewport, then pushes the loading screen, that's some delay, then the first start screen comes up. So for now I don't want this to play. I would just pick this and direct it straight to this. So when the start screen comes up, the button that actually opens up the main menu screen is this widget. There's this widget here. So now it will just open directly to the main menu. Let's do that. Good. So here you can see the area where this is glowing, where the button is actually glowing. You see the area. So this is the left side and this is the right side. You can adjust the glow of it. You can adjust the glow. So let's see how that works. For example, you can come here and just, let's say we use 25, or let's say 46 minus 366. So let's see how that works. Now you can see the effect. So this majorly is being used when the size of the button, you adjusted the size of the button and it's not, the glow is not going together with the size. So you can adjust the glow together with it. Good. So let's go back. The same effect applies to the multiplayer button. The multiplayer button. Yeah. Before we go to the multiplayer button, let's see the call effect of this request notification. So you can actually just remove the widget, the button, and use it directly. So this is the dispatcher. So how this works is, in the main screen, the main menu screen, just go to the graph menu, and okay, you're not using this again, so it's off. Now request notification, open request notification. Whatever the name is, you can actually turn. So if you want to use this to your use, you can actually turn this to a variable, promote to a variable, promote this to a variable, and call the variable whenever a request is coming in, or you call the event directly. So this is the custom event that handles the request notification. In the use case, the button calling it is this. So this is the button dispatcher. The button click dispatcher that calls the request notification. Yeah. Now for our multiplayer, in our previous videos we discussed about two blueprint interfaces in the main menu. If you recall, we spoke about the first one called home stack, the home stack menu. This controls everything about the whole menu, and if you go down, you'll find open multiplayer stack widget from others. So here controls everything. So this entire interface, home menu stack widget interface, controls everything that has to do with the transition in the main menu. So after creating the stack widget, the interface gets to work by calling these events: the start menu, the push main menu, and the event push menu stack. So you can see that it's here from this particular screen, the loading screen, to the start menu, this point, to the main menu, the switching of this button, back, campaign, back, settings, back, the request, back. So that's in fact, and also the socials and back. So it controls everything about this menu. Now the multiplayer stack menu from others is also an interface, this interface, and this its transition events. These are the transition events. So it controls everything about the multiplayer menu. We can see the use case from here. Immediately this is open. Weapon, skills, next. Click on the map, open, back, the socials, cancel, the hosting. So the hosting, the hosting, back, the chat system, cancel, and every other thing. So if you go back, you're going to be starting directly from the character selection again. So that's the work of the main menu widget. So let's go back to where we were. Now the function that calls the multiplayer screen, this multiplayer menu to come up is from this point. So when the button is played, the multiplayer stack menu from others, the stack menu itself is being created, then and it's being pushed to the menu widget. So to get this, you can get that from the function library f multiplayer. We have to use the multiplayer menu stack. So you have to use the multiplayer menu stack or the sub for this particular interface. Then you plug all the necessity. Now you find out that it also comes with the background visibility. So we have discussed about this. In case you stumbled on this video, you can see the tutorial video on the menu overview. We discussed about this, and all the project integration. We discussed a lot about the common the background visibility. So we've come to the end of the home. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll be talking about our where we'll be talking about the store widget. This widget.